Once upon a younger year, when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said, one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Los fans tuyos llamándote. Los fans tuyos. Fans.
Time to make a decision. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
The fight is set.
Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Savor it for me.
Ready for another?
Still waters of oblivion.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Ready for another?
Your end approaches. Savor it for me. The fight is set.
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Savor it for me.
Ready for another? Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Ready for another?
Fail to send you.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
The fight is set.
Still waters of oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Ready for another?
Savor it for me.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another?
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fail to send you.
Ready for another?
The fight is set.
Still waters of oblivion.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another?
Savor it for me.
Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Ready for another?
Your end approaches. Savor it for me.
Diario cigarro.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Hey, there's something I need to tell you.
Vamos al pabellón, ¿no?
Would you like me to relay your message?
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission? It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis. The Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion. The Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. It's just that so. It appears that the present... When the presume... The Stellar based on now that the few...
I was about...
Oh. The cloud I'm all as for...
I understand.
Thank you. It's getting...
This haven of memories. Every touch.
De marzo.
Everything okay? Huh? The first Oric's meaning? Indeed, so what it... Little... So what did...
I'm an active if anyone...
Ah, so it's a... He looked... given at...
No hay como lo básico.
Blade tracking entry. Traces run cold at Starskip Haven. I'll have to ask the Cloud. Captain. General, nothing new.
Correct.
Or perhaps. That's why I'm...
Is that then?
I'm making a big... Dispatch a few knights. How incapable does he think I am? I might be young now, but just you wait. Yeah! The perimeter is well guarded. The Skyfaring Commission really made a mess of this. Who knows if we'll ever find all these missing ships. Bad writing, terrible pacing. Wait, what was I supposed to be doing again? Focus, Yanqing. Can't let novels distract from your duty to the general. Especially not ones as crummy as this. The Master Diviner is always boasting about her foresight. Didn't manage to foresee this disaster, did she? The Psycrane hadn't. Starskips are blocked from entry. If we stop, it's back to the. Looks like the influence of the Stellaron spirit.
The sanctuary is but a vision.
Blade and flash!
Is that all?
Strike with heart! Playing dead? Bladed flash! What's this? This kind of wound. The best here, Ting. Civilians are still. Hey!
I've no interest in conflict.
Strike with heart! Swords descend!
A will forged in ice never falters! The sanctuary is but a vision!
Bladed flash!
Muerto. Vamos con esto.
Huh? They were on their feet a second ago. Just doing my job. The port is.
I came with a merchant ship. The shadow. Who would have imagined?
You chose a bad time to visit, I'm afraid. There's been an incident. It won't take long for the general to fix it, though. This place isn't safe. We should head to the nearest Cloud Knight. By the way, did you see a man with long hair? You... My name is Yanqing. I'm registered with the Cloud Knights. And your name is?
Jing Liu.
Nice to meet you. Miss Jing Liu? Allow me to lead the way. We might have to take a bit of a detour, but I promise to get you to the Cloud Knight safely.
Where exactly are...
To the docks. So,
I'm...
the song... Miss Jing...
Are you...
just make... Let's...
Oh.
Shh, quiet. Wait here a moment. Shift the balance. Who are you, and what are you doing here?
You've come at the perfect time, little one. You could use your blood to irrigate the celestial traces.
Little one? This little one is about to teach you a big lesson. Where did these guys...
You are quite... however, which...
Right. I see.
Shannon.
I know you have...
Concéntrate.
The coast is clear. Let's keep moving. The Starskip voyage log can be accessed through the dock... navigator array. Active Starskip. This one goes past... Well, my work here is finished. Now...
Given the present
Correct. So we're not going there. I'm taking you to the Shackling prison. Safe, well-guarded, plenty of food, and a place to sleep.
young man, if you wish to apprehend someone, shouldn't you have a reason?
Suspicious behavior and half-truths. Those alone are reason enough. You think you can fool me just because I'm a child? A sealed-off port with a stranded passenger? Unlikely. Not to mention you walking the hole. The biggest giveaway was your comment. You're not blind at all.
I never claimed. Fear not, young man. I hold no grievance. I came here to catch one person.
The one you're looking for.
He goes by Blade nowadays. A fitting name. Take me to him. You are no match for me, and therefore, no match for Blade either. Let me accompany.
We've not even drawn swords yet, and you declare yourself the win.
I was hoping to avoid a conflict with the Cloud Knights. How about this? Let's have ourselves a little contest. We can use the above.
And if I win?
Then I will be. But if I win, you have to share
The Cloud Knight never...
I admire your confidence. But what would... It would seem we've cleared every abomination from the area. Let's find another location and continue our contest. May the best swordmaster win. This place is brimming with Mara. The perfect environment for honing one's skills. Surely slaying abominations doesn't count as...
How do we tell who's won?
We go from here to the end of the path without leaving a speck of abomination behind us.
Deal.
Lead the way.
What if you're just using this as a chance to escape?
Jingyuan Train.
Yeah! Show me what you got!
The sanctuary is but a vision! Break!
Strike apart! Swords descend!
Nap time.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Blade and flash!
Twos?
But
What kept you? You'll need to work harder. Otherwise, you won't even catch me in a star skiff. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Come. I'll let you make 3 moves. Draw your sword. Don't you know it's rude to keep an elder waiting? Hesitant, weak. What happened to that confidence of yours? My turn. Once you draw your sword, you must strike down your adversary in one blow without turning back. Blade in flight! Yuan taught you how to slay abominations. But did he ever teach you how to deal with the Mora struck?
swords descend!
The answer is, there is no difference. The sword pierces the body and
Enough!
your final move was the only one that didn't disappoint.
I love...
Our contest has not yet come to a conclusion. For I have unsheathing this sword without merit is to blaspheme the divine will of the Rainbow Arbiter and invite calamity.
You...
Even with your strength, if you were to cross, I can give you a more dignified end than dying at his hands. What say?
I deflected it?
Thank you, young man. That move.
No, I have to be...
Punto.
And that's... that should...
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
What is your purpose for...
Without a doubt. You... No harm if you see him. He took on the... I do have... Thank you. I hope to be able...
This haven of memories.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose. I see. Please extend.
I will. Argandor. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the...
Madame Yukong must have...
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise?
Madam, you...
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul soothed?
Put it in ordinary, given our countless... All of these I combine. It's not... It's all... I'd like to ask... I've instructed...
Leave this...
Once again.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use...
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what
Veamos
there is.
qué hay.
An Annie Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife. Looks like some kind of antique.
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems...
I remember asking her for one at the time. Ting Yun and I were, when we used to trade the rivalry between us. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave if I don't return a gift.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, could there be...
There's...
I can't. I've never... There's an added... This... It's a good... All right. Do you know where...
Entrega regalo. Bueno, nos fuimos de acá.
I've never attended a memorial. I don't know what I should do here.
Is the Xianzhou loft?
Vamos allá.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end bars.
The sleepless...
to this. Oh, when I famed Miss Ting, I just thought.
Yes.
Oh,
Ay, sirve un té que he preparado. Comemos té, pues.
based on seeing as she.
¿A dónde lo vamos?
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Llega al callejón a Ulum.
The Wafu is famous for its mung. Try.
Oh, how's it going? Isn't that the It's the main commercial tourist whenever I'm...
Para allá. Claro.
Spice is supreme.
Honored guest. When she oh, I heard that.
Miss...
Really?
Vamos a entregar regalos.
Oh, speaking of which.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun in.
Me lleva a todos lados eso. Todavía no, sigamos que estamos por acá.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that, I felt tired of war. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that this... I was wrong. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming...
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Thank you.
This is the tea. This is a gift.
This time,
The Skyfaring, it is time.
This haven of memories.
General, the
Not in my... Before you leave...
What? You?
Please.
Otra vez, pero coño, no, va aquí, va allá, va aquí, va allá, va allá, va acá.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
What is your purpose for...
Present company is... I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol. Back when the Alliance was first, the same is true of this Jade Abacus. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Law Fu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
Wow.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more.
Thank you for your Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Skelgo, while I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my whoop, the express and its passive. Himiko messed she must have...
Himiko, hey. Oh, yeah. Don't.
Don Hung and I will go back to the...
Who should I...
El estrés informa de la situación. Digamos.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these stars.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony, do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous... The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about this when the conductor is ready.
Now.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingwen. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Vamos a hacer esta para ir haciendo los eventos.
Ron May. A name that's both
No,
new
para sacar ese...
and familiar.
I thought, member, you're back. Of course.
It's a special time Madam Ron made.
I took her to see. I don't get it.
I heard Miss Ron made.
Of course, Miss Ron. She just wanted somewhere. Anyway,
I'm not...
¿Qué nivel tengo yo ahorita? Estamos en el 38 ya. Tenemos que llegar al 40. Voy a llegar al 40. No, ¿qué nivel tengo?
What the?
Vamos para el 39. Ahora sí. Sigamos con la misión.
There's someone next to the railway platform. Could she be?
I have a feeling we're on the right track.
I'll check the data when I get back.
Hello. I hope I didn't startle you. This is a work habit of
De
mine.
trabajo.
Using touch to open my senses and letting the details of your biological such is the basis of deconstruction and reconstruction. Do not be concerned. You are very healthy. In fact, impeccably so. Yes, I'm happy to meet you too. We've met before. I expect the views here had me lost in thought. I don't usually go in and out of the space station, and only discovered today that it was blessed with such calm, open views. It is a wonderful fit for the sweet fragrance of lotus leaves, plum blossoms, sticky rice, and frosting sugar. Come here. Look. The blue planet is directly below us. It is so full of life. This dessert is very delicious. Here, take half. Delicious dessert. I hope you like it too.
El pastel Ruan Mai.
So, what do you think? I can certainly prepare more for you. An outstanding dessert. 10 grams of cubed sugar, 1 dried and salt-preserved plum blossom. Baking and cooking are the same as nurturing. Unfortunately, there are still too many people in the space station. The clamor is not fitting for desserts. By the way, do you remember what my research?
No. My research area is... What's going on with...
But remember, you'll be full of weaknesses that... Let's try again.
The dessert was... Why can't...
Come and have a walk with me. As the masses depart, there's
Yeah,
an enveloping
Juan Mai.
calm here. Just like in the no man's land I've ventured to in the past.
¿Qué es esto? La obstrucción es la forma de destrucción total, la obsesión inquieta, atrapar algo así. Ah, la que tengo que hacer las semanales.
Completely lifeless world.
¿Dónde es que te puedo ver las semanales? Esto de guerra. Ah, estos 3 son las semanales.
From there, you can glimpse the stars that lie at the very edge of the
Vamos aquí para ver
horizon.
si podemos habilitar los eventos.
Following its celestial trajectory, the Great Teal Star illuminates an endless sea of white across both the sky and land. My mother and I navigated calm glaciers, looking for signs of life on that world. and encountered many bizarre phenomena. It was like finding the single correct piece in a mountain of jigsaw pieces. The process was convoluted and My apologies. It appeared a few days ago. I find therefore treated
Vamos al
as
grano,
I
vamos
can
al
also
grano, vamos al
reward.
grano.
Yes. A surge of creativity in my imagination. I don't know where it went. Moreover, I do not wish for her to. I do trust you. This has nothing to do with them. The researchers, I entrust this to you.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a...
What? Why would anyone want... I'm not doing any... I'm not... I won't... Oh, that. If you want to solve the problem...
No estoy yo, pues.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
There are so many people. This seems to be the place.
Molten cheese.
Acá.
What's our slogan? Two.
Our creed. Oh, praise. Oh, let me... You need to plaster her.
Hey, guess let's give it a shot. Yikes.
Ron may like.
No. So,
As it.
I heard Madame Ron.
I don't. So,
Did I?
is the...
Viste que ahora
I am
aparece.
humbled to meet the molten cheese tart. What are you, frozen?
Wakaka! That was weird.
Oh! Molten cheese tart. Molten cheese. There's a kind of a... Hey, you! Good! You see, they both hope to receive... You need to... Love from the I don't know. Remember, as long... That... Oh?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Hola Lisana, ¿cómo está? Me alegro, la verdad me alegro.
Stream forth.
Estamos haciendo misiones para ver si terminamos de pasar esto. Acá. ¿Por qué de momento? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué hay?
Still waters of oblivion.
I'm okay. Ready for another? Network
No,
activated.
apenas voy a subir al level 39, creo. Sí. No, todavía me falta. Me dieron que a partir del 45, ¿no? Tipo 20. Ando haciendo misiones y eso para ver si activo los eventos. Yo por lo menos tratando de abrir los eventos para ver si puedo lanzar por el otro DPS que está ahorita, para tenerlo ahí. Sí, por la jungle. ¿Quién es Bronja? ¿Esta? No, esta no. ¿Con esta? Con esa, Bronja. Sorry. Ya esperemos. Yo la tengo. Ya vas a ver. Que es la que como el ¿cómo se llama? El soporte de ella, ¿no? Ya. Sí, ahí la tengo, Bronja, Armonía. Ahí yo la tengo, Bronja. Ni siquiera la he subido, pues ni siquiera la he mejorado. La tengo ahí. Entonces sí o sí hay que conseguirle.
haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
You're here. Estoy
tratando de activar los eventos. Necesito activarte ese poco evento que no he hecho. Viejo y nuevo para eso.
Help me. It'll be easy. Just remember, my secret stays with. All right.
Primero subí todos los rostros. Los rastros.
All right.
Estos rastros. Subí todo esto. Bueno, los esenciales.
Hi, Ron-May. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you're here too? Looks like you two have become quite friendly.
It's good to see you, sir. Affirmation. This reunion has...
Though you weren't invited, I welcome you to remember this historical moment. How long has it been since three geniuses were in the same room together? And how long will we have to wait for it to happen again?
Affirmative. Discounting our discussions on the simulated universe, our interactions are scarce. I look forward.
La enana. Ya.
Let me get straight to the point. I think it's time to find another partner for the simulated universe.
Esta.
You wish to kick Steven out?
Remain.
No, of course not. Steven doesn't want to get involved and voted to abstain. Whatever. Look, our
question.
Yes, the reason for our gathering. No one can refuse the secret of the eons. Not even Xandar.
What if the
That'd be great! Hey, Lord of Silence, are you listening?
It's unlikely with probability. Member numbers.
That's a hard pass.
Estoy
Given
tratando
Dr.
de
Primitive's shady research
adelantar más que
practices and his tussle with the Galaxy Rangers, the IPC will surely turn this into a media circus. He can get lost. I'd prefer that the simulated universe
enamoradora,
remains scandal-free.
pero no sabemos de qué vía.
What about you, Ching-Tu? Are you still in touch with her, Ron-May? Is she still alive?
Can we ask him to leave if we are to discuss this topic? The process will be long and boring.
Of course! You brought him in.
All right. Let me walk you out.
And what the heck is this?
Seems like a programming.
The simulated universe. I'm speaking nonsense again.
It's proper. I probably will.
All right, I agree.
Come along. I'll see you out. It appears I was overthinking things. Impulsive behavior is pretty characteristic of her after all.
¿Se te pegó el directo?
Thankfully, it was just a minor scare. Still, meetings give me such a headache. I see that you've recovered the light. I was simply being... There are some things that the retrieval of my life. Herta uses that, and now my... There's much you don't know, but there is some. I'm giving you my stay vigilant assistant. Remember, once you're back...
Hay mucha la historia. ¿Y qué razones para hacer eso, nada más? No sé, no. No me gusta. No es que sea mala la historia, es buena. Pero es que como es muy larga, hablan mucho y aburre a veces. No, el juego está bien divertido. Me gusta la forma de pelea y todo eso. Que a veces se extiende mucho en los diálogos. Y a veces diálogos que no tienen nada que ver con el lore del juego. Por lo menos esas son misiones secundarias. No tiene nada que ver con la historia. Es que hay gente que le gusta. No estoy diciendo que no, yo estoy hablando en lo personal. Yo hablo en lo personal. No estoy diciendo que el juego sea malo, no, jamás. Jamás diría eso porque el juego no es malo, es muy bueno.
What's up with this unit? It looks different from the one in the master control zone.
Por eso, esa sí le paro. A esa sí le leo, aunque a veces, como te digo, los diálogos son muy grandes, muy largos. Pero esta así secundaria casi no le paro mucho. La secundaria, lo de los personajes no. A menos que tengan que algo que ver que tengo que aprender sí o sí, porque es para subir personajes o algo así. Eso sí. De resto, al lore principal, como te dije.
Seek, and you will find.
No, esto es secundaria. Bueno, me mandaron a misión secundaria. Está viene siendo... Y aquí en zona de confinamiento. Bueno, no sabía. La estaba tomando como secundaria. No estaba dando ni pelota, le estaba parando a la historia. Sabía que era una principal, secundaria, perdón. No. Ando haciendo las misiones necesarias para ir abriendo los eventos que tengo ahí. ¿Cómo es que? Para sacar los hades que necesito para ir sacando los personajes.
The kindling for the growth status of they interestingly, they...
Huh? What's that sound out there?
Luego de terminar la zona Lufu, nos encontramos con una facción que son como los buenos de este mundo. Ellos nos hablan del problema que representa la plaga y luego empieza esta misión que extiende ese lore. Ya.
This is the... It's just a different flavor.
Yo acabé con donde pelearon con el dios árboles, ese que es la... Se llama, se me olvidó. Un árbol grandísimo ahí que parecía estilo un dragón. Tuve que matarla como 3, 4 veces creo que fue. Era una mujer. No soy bueno para los nombres.
What's that noise? I need to find a place for this little one. That sound seems to be...
¿Cuál es la que tú dices que empieza? La Lufu, pero ¿cuál es esa Lufu? Mira, por aquí... Pero... Vamos, revisemos primero a ver si hay cofre. Vamos a ver si hay cofre. Ok, no para allá. Hijo de medio de emboscada, hijo de madre.
Destined for oblivion.
I'm okay.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Lo que pasa es que Lizana, también lo que pasa es que empezó a jugar ahorita y esto lo vuelvo a jugar dentro de 2 o 3 días y ya se me olvida lo que adelanté, a quien maté, cómo va la historia. ¿Sí me explico? También juego el Guild Wars, también también hay... El lore ese es muy complejo.
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion. Another blood debt repaid. Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
No lo veía, ya lo distingo ya.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Marcándolo.
I never
Mire,
imagined
más
there'd be
ratico
so many
todavía.
of them. You are here too? Seems like this is the other end of that one-way path.
The final days that member number 23 Yacha spent in the mechanical city showed me that I'm now certain life can exist. These life forms are... I'm starting to feel lost.
Pero ella es una bandida, esa Roma. ¿Cómo abro entonces? Toca bajar.
Scream 4.
No lo puedo abrir. Investigar.
Are you telling me to keep going?
Life is countless and varied in form. I firmly believe in that. Its beauty is like a mirror, the patterns of all things. Ever since I was a child, I wished to discover. I thought of one life form that would.
Scream 4. Gleamful.
Sounds fitting. Stay here for a bit. Did something just open?
Hidden room. Buzz.
Pequeño.
Permissions granted. Buzz. Select from the below services. 1. This function has been damaged.
Is this?
I thought of one life form, and that is, I cannot comprehend what an emanator is. Scholars view them as the executors. At first, I tried to create a genius. However, erudition isn't the only path in the universe. If we set logic aside, would there be more primitive and pure? Of course there would be. Daisy Rhonda. It is a logical will Herta and Screwlum like this experiment? I must hurry my work, as well as find.
Permission granted. Select from the below services. Madam Alien Man.
A scene.
Permission.
That sound's coming from above.
Scream 4.
Arriba otra vez.
Huh. There's someone in the distance. Who is that?
Está ahí.
Here, a genius move. And how will you counter it? Only an idiot would ask such a question. Just move this here. You look distressed. Something the matter? If that's the case, you better get thinking.
Are you waiting for a sign? Time is ticking. Descend via... Have you considered whether the answer to your question will be... If a question is of no help, then don't... Never mind. Allow me to clarify something. I know my goals are roughly aligned with yours. Since you're here, that's all you need to know. Just 2 paragraphs. Very effective communication. I can't stand discourtesy. The real Ron May's creation is hidden in the giant incubator below us. Go. Take the elevator and bear witness to this genius masterpiece.
Esto es lo que estamos tratando de sacar, son los experimentos descontrolados que tiene Rai, esa tipa. Round Mai. Seguro una abominación que tiene por ahí.
This is huge. The space station has an area this big?
Veamos entonces. Toca pelear con esa cosa.
Emanator of propagation clone? How can that be?
¿Por qué? Es muy dura. O el equipo que tengo.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I'm okay. Now.
Destined for oblivion.
This ends here.
Bueno, mecánica. Cuando el gordo... ¿Cuál escudo azul?
Enemy targets detected.
Name of Landa will forged in ice. Never falters!
Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Ese escudo azul. Oh, ahí sí le puedo atacar.
Ready for another?
Is that all?
Time for a shot.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. That's half the work.
Pero no tengo que bajar el escudo, pues. Tengo que buscar la manera de bajar el escudo, porque si no tiene el escudo.
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never falters.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Still waters of oblivion.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny or oblivion?
Ese escudo. Ya.
Ready for another?
Still waters of oblivion.
This ends here.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Enemy targets detected.
Another journey begins.
Just a little something.
Thanks for the support.
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never falters.
Ya.
I weep for the departed.
Ya se la hizo ahí. Y se fue ahí. Ay, fue madre, tiene hasta fase 2.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it fate?
Naughty child. Nap time.
Commencing support.
Ahora sí vamos contigo.
Another journey begins. Destiny or oblivion. I weep for the departed. It is my fault.
En la verdad ya tengo el jetpack, pero no me está curando. Escudo.
Forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot.
Ay, tenía que curar.
Enemy targets
Cura.
detected.
Just a little something.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it fate?
Nap time.
Another journey begins.
Ahí lanzaron. Ahora sí vamos contigo.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Mira, ya voy teniendo la vuelta de esto.
Free will, or was it still waters of oblivion? I weep for the departed. It is my fault.
In the name of Landa, a will forged in ice never
Tenemos
falters.
escudo. Curamos a Jasper, que es el que está más bajito.
You have my gratitude.
Ah, no, pero
Just in time.
la cagué. No, pero no puedo ir para atrás. Ah, no, no puedo ir para atrás. Ya activé la...
Thanks for the support.
Hope you're prepared.
No me la mate, no me la mate, no me la mate.
Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
Naughty child.
That's better.
No me maten a la enana.
Enemy data secure. Net marker activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
This ends here. In the name of Landau,
Cúrate.
will forged in ice never falters.
Time for a shot.
Ahí tiene el escudo, el hijo de madre este.
Free will, or was it fate?
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
I'm okay. Naughty child. Nap time.
Commencing support.
Aguanten.
It'll heal.
Enemy data secure. Net marker activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Another journey begins.
Just a little something.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Still waters of oblivion.
¿Cuántas fases tiene esto?
Enemy targets detected.
2 o 3, como el...
Hope you're prepared.
Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion?
Commencing support.
After 56 seconds, the creature was unable to sustain its own existence and vanished as if it had never been born. The threat is over. Time to get going.
Is it over? I need to get some answers out of Rongmei.
Sí, estuvo. Entre comillas, estuvo bien. Hice buenas las rotaciones para poder matarlo. Sí.
The meeting of geniuses is over. As for the future of the simulated universe, that conclusion isn't important. You look upset, correct? I regret my actions. There's no defending what I've done. Time and again, my experiments have fallen short, and they've always yielded.
Parece que estaba jugando ajedrez también es uno de los genios, ¿verdad? Porque por la manera de hablar y expresarse con él cuando le hizo la pregunta, me imagino que es un genio también.
Exactly as predicted. Restrained by time and place, its code of life could only be considered an incomplete attempt. I managed to replicate the moment it was born. Like every living being, it inevitably faced its demise as it journeyed. However, even the briefest life should have meaning. I want to know the limits of its capacity. And it was a minuscule step, just as I had predicted.
¿Y se pelea con él o no es un peleador como tal?
I did say that if a danger proved too great for you, I would
Solo es una
personally
mente
step in to
detrás de
confront
los
it.
guerreros.
I must admit, I'm not fond of scenarios where everything aligns perfectly with my expectations. An experiment should have its own. That's where the joy lies. Even the most predictable storylines can have their pleasant surprises. I have to admit that these little ones born in the process, sometimes I see a human-like response in them. It is a concept completely opposite to that of divinity. Emotions may be either positive or negative, however, the love rooted in the depths of their heart is eternal and unchanging. They're still...
yeah.
That being said, can even geniuses tell the difference? Do you believe my actions were wrong? There's no need to tell me your answer. I just felt like asking them, do I seem irresponsible? The effects of the after all, your memory. Over time, if I do not want to see, it won't take effect in me. Perhaps you'll remember someone performs self in that way. The connection between it will make our lives. I believe you. Screwlum will stay on the space. Do you still remember the no man's land I mentioned? I'm considering a solo trip back there during my research downtime.
No me importa si mueren 1000 personas si puedo salvar 2000. Que eso normalmente se ve siempre. Siempre el bien mayor, tratando de hacer el bien mayor.
If fate allows it, though I suppose it wouldn't be no man.
Se reúne. Me subimos a 39. Pero si se activó. Ahora sí, ¿ve? Bueno, voy por un pausa y por café y ya vengo para seguir cómo es esto.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce. Chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce. Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce. Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
Ya estoy. A ver qué hay acá.
Storytelling is such an outdated art form.
That all? A will forged in ice never falters!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nap time. Still waters of oblivion.
Ready for another?
Destined for oblivion.
Is that all?
Just a little something.
Nap time. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Again, a will forged in ice never falters!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Just a little something. And nothing.
Destined for oblivion.
Ready for another? Entangle! To my heart's content!
That's better.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Still waters of oblivion.
No le quita nada, dura mucho matarla.
Ready for another?
Nap time.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Netmarker Festival! Time for a good old counterattack!
Disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, you get over your wild heart, live for younger days. Live forever young and free. So live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Vamos a ver. tengo varias ya activas ya. Vamos a ver.
Stream forth. Gleam both ways. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
You know the drill. Send me all your new toys, and I'll return them later. Hmm? You won't get away. This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl. This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl. You won't get away. Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Time to twirl!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
This big diamond, it's all yours! You won't get away. Time to twirl! You won't get away.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You won't get away. Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours! Time to twirl!
Still waters of oblivion.
Time to twirl!
Is that all?
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion.
A will forged in ice never falters!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Time to twirl! You won't get away. Time to twirl!
Humanity conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! You won't get away. This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You won't get away. Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Destined for oblivion.
Storytelling is...
Lo veo hasta acá.